Have you ever wondered whether you are working hard enough when you're running, or whether you're actually working far too hard much of the time? A great way of knowing whether you are running at the right kind of intensity for what you want to achieve is by using something called the talk test, and it all revolves around your breathing and therefore linked to that your ability to be able to speak. So it's very, very simple. Most of your running and your training you want to be doing at an easy level, and the best way of checking if you are running easily enough is how well you can hold a conversation. For your easy level running, you want to be able to talk almost entirely normally to somebody else, just as if you were having a chat walking along the street. Now, that's great if you're running with someone else and you can check it out. You can have a nice chat with them, and if you find you're even slightly out of breath, you can rein it in, you can slow yourself down a little bit. Even if that means walking, because sometimes you might have to walk in order to be talking normally. If you're on your own, though, that can be a little bit more challenging, but as long as you don't mind perhaps making a little bit of a fool of yourself, you can try talking to yourself, or you could even sing a song. But as long as you can do those quite normally, then you are running easily enough. Some of your training and running, however, you want to be doing at a harder effort level, so a steady effort level. And this is the kind of running you'd be doing when you're around your running at a sort of half marathon pace, maybe getting up towards your 10k pace, and that's steady level running. That kind of running you want to be doing at an effort level where you can talk in short sentences, so perhaps 3 or 4 words before you have to take an extra breath. And again, use talking to somebody else to check it out whether you've got that right, or have a little chat to yourself. And if you can only say 3 or 4 words before you gasp for air, then you're probably going at the right intensity level. The third and final level is your hard level running, and this is where you are working pretty much as hard as you possibly can, although not quite sprinting. So this would be the kind of running, if you're doing some kind of hard effort session, it may be the kind of running that you're doing when you're trying to get a parkrun PB. So you're working really, really hard. And at that level, you should really only be able to say 1 or 2 words before you have to take an extra breath. So let's just recap that quickly. Easy running, you should be able to talk normally. Steady running, you should be able to talk in sort of 3 to 4 word sentences, and your hard effort running is 1 or 2 words only. If you can crack that, it will help improve the quality of your running and your training immensely.